Greetings, this is Mr. Velos again, going over the second part of the test review. Solving linear systems algebraically or graphically. Okay, the first one we have here is number 7 on the test review. We have y equals x plus 20 and y equals 6x. You pick one of the values that's solved for a variable. This one's solved for y here. That's an easy one to plug in. Y equals 6x. So we're going to plug in that value for this y on the top. So we're going to have, instead of the y on top, we're going to have 6x, and then the rest of that equation equals x plus 20. Okay, and so we're going to solve for this variable to figure out what is the value for x and y that solves the systems of equations. Okay, so isolate the variables, put them all on one side. So we're going to bring this guy over, subtract the x, and we're subtracting because that's a positive x there. So to get rid of it, we subtract. 6x minus 1x leaves you 5 on that side. X minus x cancels to be 0. 0 plus 20 is 20. Okay, isolate the x further, the variable. So it's 5 times x, so you're going to do the inverse. Divide both sides by 5. 5 over 5 is 1. X equals 20 divided by 5 is 4. So the value of x is 4. Plug in the value of x in for this value of x, so 6 times 4 equals 24. So your point where these two lines will intersect, if you were to graph it, is 4 and 24. Okay, so that's your solution, 4 and 24. Okay, pause this if you need to. I'm going to erase the ink here on this page so I can continue on. Okay, number 8, bottom one here. Solve for the variables. So this one's solved for y. Again, I'm going to plug that in for that y. So I get negative 8x equals negative x minus 14. Okay, I'm going to move that up so I got a little bit more room. Okay, solve for x. I'm going to bring all the x's to one side. So I'm going to add x here. Add x here. Oops. Plus x. Negative 8 plus 1 is a negative 7x equals, this cancels, 0 minus 14 is a negative 14. Okay, further isolate that, divide both sides by a negative 7. Negative 7. That's going to be a 1, so you got 1x equals negative 14 divided by negative 7 is a positive 2. Not negative, positive 2. Have the value for 2, for x, sorry, plug that in, solve for y. Y equals negative 8 times a 2, and you get y equals negative 16. So your solution there is 2 comma negative 16. Okay, pause that if you need to. Rewind it if you want to watch it again. Okay, next one. Write and solve a system of equations. Represent each situation. Interpret the solution. Okay, hayride. Hillary and 23 of her friends went on a hayride. There were 8 more boys and girls on the right. How many boys and girls were on the right? So, boys plus girls equals Hillary and 23 means that there was 24 people that went on the hayride. Okay, the other equation, there was 8 more boys than girls. So if we were to set boys equal to girls, there was 8 more boys, so we need to add 8 to the girls to make them equal. Okay, those are our 2 equations. Take the value for b, plug it in for that b, and solve. Move that up. Move that up. Move this up. Okay, let's keep going. So we plug in that value for b. So instead of b, we have g plus 8. Okay, and then the rest of this equation, plus g equals 24. Add g and g, you get 2 g's. Plus 8 equals 24. Subtract the 8, subtract the 8, and you get 2g equals, that cancels, 24 minus 8, 16. Divide both sides by 2, and girls is equal to 16 divided by 2 is 8. So there's a total of 8 girls. Okay, now you have the girls, 8, so plug in the g, 8 for the g. So b equals 8 plus 8. So for the boys, there were 16. So 16 boys and 8 equals. Okay, let's go back and make sure that works out. 8 plus 16 gives you the 24. That works. That's the number we had up there. Is there 8 more boys than girls? Yes, there's 8 more boys than girls. Okay, so that works out for that problem. That's done. Pause that if you need to. Go back, rewatch it. Okay, and the last one. Solve each system of equations algebraically. Okay, this is the last one on there, number 10. Okay, this is like some of the previous ones we did earlier. Y is equal to 2x. Okay, so y is solved for already. We're going to plug it in for that y. So 2x equals x minus 4. Bring all your x's to one side. I'm going to get rid of the x on the right side. Okay, this guy there. It's a positive, so I'm going to subtract x. Subtract x. 2x minus 1x leaves you with 1x. 0 minus 4 is a negative. Oops. 0 minus 4 is a negative 4. So x equals a negative 4. Take that value, plug it in for x. So y equals 2 multiplied by negative 4, which is a 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. So y equals negative 8, x equals negative 4, so the solution is negative 4 comma negative 8. Okay, that's your solution. And that's it. That's number 10. We're done. You're welcome to watch this as you need to, study it. If you have questions about any of it, write it down. Come in with questions. I will answer them for you.